I still succeed.
He will succeed. He will be knocked prone.
I recommend you do not get back up.
That's a very Corinth core.
Shit. Okay, now I'm back on Laurene. Oh fuck. Oh jeez.
Harry will go. Namnesis, please, we don't have to do this. We can get Vukmir to back down too. You guys can just fucking fuck off and live happily somewhere else.
Make a diplomacy roll, +1. That'll succeed.
Scream louder!
Yeah, roll with the +2.
Who completely say I am not willing to fight. If I roll a natural one, I am sorry, Lance.
It's okay. I'll give you my hero point if you need to roll.
But I do not believe so. I will believe.
Pray to Invictus.
No. What am I, H's? No. I will pray to.
I don't know. I remember the one clip Clayton prayed to Invictus and he got a natural 20 with Calyx.
Sentamo. It's me again.
It's Sentamo. Hey, Sentamo, god of technology and magic, also known as Toth.
Dude, this time it's not about university or getting the exams. It is a life or death situation, and I need your help.
Holy shit, that will succeed.
Oh. You know, decent enough. Thank you,
dude. And loyalty to Vukmir, which, as you said, Vukmir is a dark man, consumed by his greed and ambitions to work for Erend of Anher.
If this makes you feel a sign of relief, I will discuss this with my team. I will try to talk with Vukmir, even with him. The only reason why I was dedicated to help you even further, despite pushing myself into limits that I was not comfortable with, is I knew you had something deep in you. And the fact that you realize that you've done horrible acts, you realize that these acts are horrible, is the first step of growth. Where you could go is, I cannot tell you sadly.
I will leave. I will not come back. I will not find myself at the whims of merchants again. I will change my identity. I see no satisfaction. I feel no satiation of curiosity done in mindless, harmful acts upon innocent people. I will travel the surface world, and I will speak to people, I will talk to people, I will gather knowledge. I will be kind.
They fall unconscious, or will they be conscious?
They will be conscious and they will regain all their memories. In fact, now that you have destroyed the heart, their memories should return back to them very swiftly.
Will they have any memories of you?
They will. All the villagers will. It is my assurance to you, Archimedes, that I will not return. That I cannot return. I have harmed this village. It is only right for them to know that I have harmed them.
A step in the right direction. I hope we meet one day in better situations.
He will nod.
This time as allies rather than enemies.
We shall see what the Arbiter has in store for us.
You would want to give them any sort of, like, I guess, burial or funeral or whatever you want to call it.
We will get to that then.
Yeah, they're in the dormitories.
We can thank you as our saviors, as the ones to save not just of the villages.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Harry will point to, will use his thumb, like, kind of point to his chest and go like, Harry home run. And behind me is are my friends Corinth, Archimedes, Richard, and Laurene over there.
Do you use your band to go by a name?
Yeah. We're Insomnia.
The esports logo popped from good. All I know is that I got those two out of here. But fair warning, I think I saw some sort of party of 6 or so. I'm not saying they're going to attack you right away. It looks like they've set up a little camp. Might want to talk to them, see what they want.
What cost that?
I don't know. They look like adventurers. Nothing too different from you lot.
Oh no, is it?
At least a little bit of a description.
I don't know. All I could tell was that they were from a nearby village of Tormund. Not too far from Shield Hill, actually. But I'd be a little cautious, you know.
Did you practice your Australian accent? I'm noticing a difference.
You know, it is better, yeah.
Considering
Rich is bringing out like 3 packs of or three cigarettes at this point.
Yeah,
so you know how he's feeling.
Yeah, that checks out. And I guess Corinth is just kind of absorbing the sunlight.
Yeah, he's praising the sun right now.
His bark is healing. Nature is literally healing.
Yeah.
Nature is literally healing.
It's him. He's nature.
Well, I can see Richard and Corinth are doing what they can. How are you holding up, Lorraine? It was quite an encounter we had.
Well, that is the second time I've been this badly injured. I'm not number to it. It hurts a lot. And as a shut-in, it hurts a lot more than it would for you, Harry. So, relative to your pain, I suppose, I'm at a 10. It hurts.
All we could, and thankfully, our woods did actually went through.
Yeah.
I'm worried for him, but
Nah. I don't think you gotta be worried about him. He's making his
glad
own. He's forging his own path in this world, and I don't know. I have confidence that he'll hold true to his word and do good.
it's realizing that you're in the wrong is the first step to being right.
Harry's gonna look solemnly to the ground as like you say that Archimedes, and he's just gonna go, yeah.
But in this moment, the shield shines. The rays of the suns, like when they hit the light of the shield that Harry's holding up to his chest, and he kind of like lets instinctively like expose the bronze scales of it shimmer and shine in a way, and they begin to form a 3-pronged trident, and that is what basically gives you all your hero points. In essence, you feel heroic. You have done a heroic deed. You have gone about this task in a way that would make the Fisher King proud. And as the light rays begin to simmer down, what is everyone's reactions?
Well, that's just happened.
Unstable Megaton strike Harry home run. Do not stare at the sun for
Harry looks to you, motions his head to turn to like lower the aviators and go, "Don't worry, Archimedes. I have perfect vision." And he's going to motion his head upward again, and the aviators fall perfectly back to where they were.
No, that's good.
You know, it's been a long day. I'll let you do what you do.
With you, I ain't budging. The way I see it, only one of us is walking away on this bridge.
You know, I look at this picture and I see a kid who was actually happy at one point. It's not who I saw that day. I saw a fucking shriveled, just mess This wasn't something somebody comes back from. How's Barisov? I saw what they did to people, and there was a lot worse that I never got to see. Look, you want to be pissed, sure. But what was I supposed to do, huh?
He looks to his party members, who've all had like just very serious grimaces going on, and they just kind of nod to him, and he will say, "I've already steeled my resolve. Told myself I would find the killer. And while I'm not strong enough to face Borisov's yet, you're at the bottom of the ladder. I won't have to step on you to get to the top."
Pull out a cigarette. Light it up. Here's what I know. I can give you information about Barisov. I had to work for them for a bit.
I'm not interested in your information.
Yet you still want to go after them.
I do. We have the resources to do so.
You
I
think
can
so?
grab.
You think you really have the resources for that?
A witch from Altisha, some mechanic from Akara, assassin from Jericho. That's the best you got.
Oh, no. I don't have much, I'll give you that. I'm saying, you're trying to go after Barisov thinking you actually have a fucking leg in that fight. They've got connections that go further beyond than just some fucking god.
I've accepted that I'm going to die when I go after them. I'm not looking to just... I know I'm not going to win.
Then why do it?
It's not for you to know.
Really? You're gonna follow me all this way, point a fucking gun at me, and tell me it's not for me to know?
It is not. And he's going to click the dueling pistol for you to know.
Richard.
I'll ask the question I asked earlier again, because you kind of dodged that question. What was I supposed to do then?
Could have left him alive. Could have taken him somewhere
Where?
else.
Fucking where? Anywhere I would have gone, they would have found us. Taken the boy back to where he was, and I would have ended up just...
Your life means significantly less.
I don't give a shit about my life! You think I did that to save my own ass? I knew the moment they would have taken him back, it would have gotten so much worse. You think I took pleasure in doing that? You fuck, what kind of person do you think I am? I've dealt with them long enough. I did the best fucking thing I could. I'll ask the question I asked earlier again, because you kind of dodged that question. What was I supposed to do then?
Could have left him alive. Could have taken him somewhere
Where?
else.
Fucking where? Anywhere I would have gone, they would have found us. Taken the boy back to where he was, and I would have ended up just...
Your life means significantly less.
I don't give a shit about my life! You think I did that to save my own ass? I knew the moment they would have taken him back, it would have gotten so much worse. You think I took pleasure in doing that? You fuck, what kind of person do you think I am? I've dealt with them long enough. I did the best fucking thing I could. Otherwise, you can go fuck yourself.
There are tears streaming around his eyes. He's gonna say, no. No, you did not do the best thing for him. You can tell yourself that. Otherwise, you wouldn't be
Did you see? You never saw the fucking people they had. Fucking being injected, fucking tested, drained for all that was in them. Is that what you would have wanted? I'm gonna grab the locket, I'm gonna toss it back. Look at that picture. That's not the boy I met. And it would have been so much worse. You're lucky enough you get to keep that fucking memory.
He's gonna keep shaking his head no. It's too late now. Prepare your gun.
No.
He's gonna point his gun at you.
Take the shot. Just know, I'm not, as a matter of fact, I'll actually drop my gun on the floor. But I'm not fighting back.
I'll let you all know. He has a plus 17 to attack. Same thing as Richard. The frightened one is a plus 16. He rolled a 33, which was 10 above his AC. I'm letting you all know this right now.
Damn.
So Richard, you stare him down, the gun of the barrel of the gun, and there are tears flowing in his eyes. Snot, just it's a mess. And in that moment, perhaps as a bit of bitter irony, it reminds you of the crying child when you first met the child. What are Richard's last thoughts, Malik?
I've made my peace with this. He doesn't want to listen to reason, that's fine. Maybe it's not reason.
Tat drops. His pack of cigarettes fall. What do you all do or say in this moment? You are it is confirmed he is gone.
Okay. Laurene will run up and she will sloppily push herself between Archimedes and Harry and then fall prone, I'd say, in front of Richard, and
I also
just cry and then look at the man who shot him with, I'd say she tries to summon disdain, but it's just misery, I'd say. And she cries very loudly.
Is Demetrius Archimedes doing anything?
He's attempting to rattle his brain as much as possible to see if there's any opportunity. His eyes are bawling. He's trying to think of any way to stabilize or find a way to get this man back, and he cannot think of anything.
Harry's just gonna look. What's that? Is it kind of like the face I'm gonna go with? Harry's gonna walk up and look to the man who shot Richard.
His gun, he still has his gun raised. The smoke has not left the barrel, and he's just kind of frozen.
So, how does it feel?
He will kind of drop his arm almost like it's like dead. Kind of just biting his tongue.
You got what you wanted. Get out of here. Got your revenge. Got what little piece you could have gotten.
He'll throw his musket. He'll slide on over. He's gonna walk away.
Laurene will shout after him. Just... He felt nothing but guilt until the very end. And you didn't allow him that peace. But I guess you have yours now. Allowed for this to happen. I hope for your morality that you made the right choice. And that I make the right choice by not killing you right where you stand.
Harry's just gonna rub Laurene's back as she's saying this.
I hope this is what your brother would have wanted. For your sake.
Shield, come on.
By the Fisher King for the missions and trials ahead of them. With that party running away, or rather not running away, rather walking away from the whole encounter, I'm gonna say he's gonna chill over here. And this fellow's just gone too.
No. Oh, bring him back. I
No,
missed him.
he was with them, I'm sorry.
He was with them?
He was with them.
Kill.
Okay, I want to ask this. So Harry, I'm gonna go with you first. What do you say when you're putting your hand on top of the shield? What do you say in your prayer?
If there's any way you can bring back our ally, Richard Ingram, Saint Bran, the Fisher King, please. I'll sacrifice my other armor if I need to.
Please bring back our dear friend. Though he might have made peace with his own death, I've yet to make my peace with it. Please.
You have rolled a natural 20. So Dimitri, I know this is pretty of a big ask, but you are gonna be saying a lot here, or maybe not even much, but what do you say?
I'm hyperventilating. I'm willing to give everything. I'm willing to give my knowledge. I'm willing to give even my part of my lifespan. Something, anything. Whatever may help you, whatever may help whoever you want me to help. I'm willing to give it. I'm willing to help anyone. I'm willing to do anything. Just bring it back. I've known Richard for a little while, but I can't have him long. I can't lose him.
What do you all say? I'm curious to know. Because you see the Fisher King, he has his trident. There's water that's just kind of keeping him flying.
Harry has had his weapons drawn this entire time. And he sees the Fisher King come down like this, and he's gonna turn off the blades, sheath his weapons, and just kind of lean against the other side of the bridge, and realize that Richard's probably not coming back, and he's gonna go. Now he's not gonna say anything. He's just kind of like looks solemn as he sees the Fisher King with Richard's soul.
God. There's choice words here, but they might... Well, actually, Laurene always want to be sharply honest. And negative charisma, so... Richard, why do you choose to die when, in such a selfish manner, you don't even allow us to fight for you before you took the shot? Why must you pass away so selfishly? Why didn't you dodge? Why didn't you duck? Why didn't you shoot back anything? We cared about you. No, it's too late. And that's all she will say.
Thank you, Archimedes. See before you, the Fisher King.
Since you said I realized that I cannot, it is impossible to bring it back. I put down the shield, close the book, bring it back, get it back up. I realize it's not possible to bring it back. Your presence here says it, but damn it, is there a way to at least send one final message to him? communicate before. I just want a proper send-off. That's all.
Because you rolled a natural 20 in your religion check. Richard, your soul, which to the rest of you is like a mixture of like black smoke with light blue, crystalline, watery energy. That soul, that little blob of soul will apparate into the visage of Richard. Very spectral-like. He appears before you. Richard, you are, for all intents and purposes, in this specific moment, alive in the loosest sense.
Ian clutching his coat that's still left, and it being drenched in, well, obviously rain, but tears.
Mm-hmm. Richard, is a very weird moment to be looking at the your body. That's just, there's a bullet wound right into what would be your heart, but it's just negative energy spewing out, or rather spilling out, like smoke.
Well, it could have been worse, I suppose.
You may find yourself pleasantly surprised.
I've been one to expect the worst, but we'll see what happens.
I thank you all for returning the gift that I had given to this village. Another psychopump would have come here, another reaper. He would have taken Mr. Ingram here. But you have done trials for the benefit of all in my name. And so I petitioned the psychopomp usher to come here on his behalf, and I have heard your prayers on top of my shield. And so I will take Richard's soul to Mondo's. Make your peace with your friend.
Really half-baked, I guess. Let's see. I guess I'll go individually. Archimedes. You're, I'll nod and just go, you're good people. And I know that's not saying a lot, but, I've worked with a lot of not-so-good people, and it's nice to see someone so well-meaning. Someone who just seems that they actually want to do good. I guess I wish I was more like you. And Laurene, you're don't take it personally, you're weird, but that's a good thing. It's also nice seeing someone who's just themselves and not putting up a front. And Harry. Oh shit.
Oh, sorry. No, I just want to say, Laurene looks up to Richard, and I'll say it's almost striking how similar the look in her eyes are to that kid.
Harry, you're you're good company. Good entertain.
Is there like a physical manifestation? Can we interact with it?
Yeah, it's just like a little like
Alright.
glowy and
Alright.
ghost-like.
Cool.
You're it's a lot of, I don't lack a better term, I guess. You've been entertaining, and it's been nice having you around.
Harry will get up from where he is and go up to. If I go up, I literally just go into him, so I'm not gonna do that. But Harry's just gonna go up and just full on like bear hug you, or bear hug Richard's soul, and I'm gonna DM you something, because he's gonna say it into his ear. This isn't the first time Harry has seen, the death of someone he works with or a partner or anything like that. But so while it looks like he's holding it in very well, but the emotions are absolutely there. But you can see it on his face.
Maybe I'm not the best one to say it, but I know what it's like to. I'm sure you've seen some shit. Don't let that build up too much. At a certain point, no one can carry that kind of weight. It starts to crush you. You carry those wounds for so long, and if you're not careful, they'll never heal. Me too. I mean, I don't know exactly where I'm going, but it'd be nice to go somewhere where I could genuinely relax. Can't remember the last time I really did that.
Even at your dying brush, but done a lot of good. Take care.
Yeah. We'll miss you, man.
At least I'm glad that my prayers were answered and have one final goodbye.
Do you put it on top of your head then?
I do.
It'll phase. It'll become soul energy.
Bring your cigarettes too.
I guess tell Havron, he's got one hell of a right hook. Shit.
Now with the tears now streaming from his face, Harry will go. Be sure to tell him that, man.
Maybe a bit morbid, but I guess it's practical. You need anything off me, I won't curse you or anything like that. But I feel like I'm starting to stretch the patience of the god behind us, so maybe I'll see you all later. We're going, by the way, so I don't know if the others are hearing this, but I'll just tell the Fisher King. I don't really know much about where these places are, but I don't know how big of an ass, just take me someplace where I can just relax. It's been a bit of a long road. You get what I'm saying?
He'll nod. And with the trident, he will shoot a bit of a watery shell around you. And you two begin to ascend upward through the parting of the clouds where the lightning struck through from Archimedes' hammer. And the two of you will leave the prime material. People are cheering and they're remembering who their loved ones were. They are reuniting. There is peace here. There is happiness here. It feels quite nice. I don't think it would be too remiss if we approached Ulasi and asked her for funeral services. I don't know where Richard is from. He's from Kurzai, correct? But
That's where he told us.
I think he would. I don't think he'd care where we bury him. Shield Hill's a nice place.
Yeah, it's nice. And Harry's just gonna walk to where Ulasi was.
It is a good thing that you've kept Lord Havron here. Some villages would have died without his protection. But it seems he couldn't protect all of you. That is an unfortunate sacrifice. We will be more than happy to arrange funeral rites. I I was a priestess of Mondos. I can perform your funeral rites if need be.
It'd be appreciated.
Come place the body. I have a room I can prepare.
Thank you, Lady Ulasi. And if there's a place for us to stay for just a rest.
Stay here in the lodge if need be.
Thank you.
We just... I don't even have the right words. But we just want to remember him for something, and this funeral was just for that. So, if you want, you can talk to me as much as you want, but for this funeral, I'll ask you for a moment of silence.
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm just trying to figure out some things, I guess. But you know, I hope good old Richie's doing all right.
I hope so as well. And there's time to figure things out later.
I'm giving you all the Ulasi, and therefore me. We're giving you a chance. Any last words you have to say about Richard as a person before she's going to burn the body and send it into the river?
Harry will go up to Richard's body. I'll DM you what he says, because he's just gonna like say it like very much so in private, Percy. And
So you're not saying it. You're not saying it to like everyone. You're just kind of saying it to Richard.
I'm saying it to Richard and Harry and I guess the Fisher King, since he's watching.
Can
He's-
I know?
Sure, buddy.
Yay.
You know, he'll say that. He'll say something, and then he'll place a gold coin on Richard's head, because he, you know, he's not bougie and doesn't have platinum. And we'll make his way back.
But I did believe even to the end that man didn't just have a little bit of good in him. He was spilling out positivity, despite not showing it. He was laughing. He was enjoying laughing with us. And even in our toughest moments, he was there, as we were with him. And I hope in the afterlife, he realizes that if not the people that need him, I don't think he has changed. I hope he himself realized that he deserves to know that he has done good.
He has lost comrades too many times. And so, when he closes up the helmet, he'll come back, he'll nod to Ulasi, and Ulasi will set aflame the funeral pyre. Instead of orange flame, the fire goes from orangish red, to a pure silver white. It'll burn the bones, and Havron will basically push the little platform that his body is in. It'll slide down through a ramp and into the river. And you guys will watch as the white, hot, silvery flame will continue to consume Richard's body as it floats down the river. And that is where we'll end the session.